Yeah, talking about respectful. That motherfucker ain't really been respectful in there. He's like,
Hey man, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the ATL Sports End Game, man. We're gonna wrap the week up on all of your sports stuff, bring you some of this great Falcons content. I got the cast with me tonight. Hey, and we got some people we ain't seen in a minute. To my immediate left, you got the nose tackle himself. He is a villain. One part of the villains guild. We got Big Ant. What's going on, Big Ant?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's Friday night, and it's Friday the 13th, so it's about to get wicked tonight.
I didn't even get paid. Damn.
Damn.
Hey. And next to him, we have Senator Palpatine. Mike, you all right over there? What's going on, man, Mike?
I am the Senate.
Friday 13th. He told y'all.
Hey, look,
Right
Warren know
below
what
we
that
got
means.
Coach
Warren knows exactly what that means. He's a Star Wars
Oh
guy,
yeah,
so he
yeah.
know what that means.
I'm surprised you ain't put the music out there.
Oh, that's coming. Oh, Warren, you know it's coming.
Oh, yeah,
Phillies
y'all,
gonna lose.
y'all in for a treat. You just wait.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Phillies gonna
coming.
All
lose
right,
this week.
we got
okay.
Coach Unchained. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on, y'all? I just finished the show. Now I'm on this show. Let's roll it, man. Let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do it.
go.
Look,
Let's
man.
do it, bro.
Look.
Hey,
Don't let Coach fool
I'm,
you. Coach smiling because he had some wings. Coach been
I
over there
ain't through
eating
eating them yet, though.
wings.
I ain't through eating them, man.
And then behind the Falcons Guild colors, we have OG Big Sam, aka the Showstopper. Big Sam, what's up?
Oh my God.
Oh, he did do it
Is that a reverb? All right, y'all. Sam is now
Y'all know why I'm saying
the
that.
official Jason.
again.
Uh, oh man, look. Before we get to it, and while Sam is over there scaring people that haven't seen Jason in 30 some odd years,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna go to the roll call. We got Sherman Wood. We got Bubba Gump.
Sure.
Hey, Cartier said he had another child, so tell Cartier, get a lot of vegetables, and we'll see him when he get out the hospital. Uh, Terry Ocean Boy Martin Jr. What's going on? We got, let's see here. Whew, we got Three Dirty. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
We got GA Texas Boy. What's up? Logan Reeves. Q Lavender. What's good? What's good? We got
Too
about
lavender.
whatever. What's going on? We got Miss Sonia Howe. We got the
Sonya.
original Michael Walker. We got Dre Murphy. Yes, Cartier. Yeah. They're gonna send you some flowers and a pacifier.
Mm,
Yes, they are.
about
We got,
whatever.
Yeah.
we got Daniel Berry Sports
Perfect.
highlights. What's going on?
I like
J
them J's.
Diaz and Bubba Gump. All right, man. Look, we got some topics for tonight. I like to irritate y'all before the weekend and everything. But first, we're gonna go ahead and go over this topic one last time before Sunday.
Hmm.
And that is just pretty much Falcons versus Commanders. Um, but with this topic, I want to ask the panel a question, and I'm gonna start with you, Big Ant.
Mm.
Uh, with the Falcons against the Commanders this week, how, in your opinion, would you handle? How would you get this win?
Well, I'm gonna take a page out of what K Styles said earlier on in the week, and I'm gonna say balance. You have to, yes, we do want to run the ball, but you have to do it smart. You have to incorporate screens and wide receiver screens, and those are extensions of the passing, the run game as well as the short passing game. So we have to incorporate those as well as the run game,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have to put pressure on Sam Howell. Like that's imperative. We have to. Like that's a must. And I want him to start seeing ghosts.
Right. So, Mike,
I mean,
in your
being sacked
opinion,
29 times, that's
Ain't
easy.
nobody ask you nothing, Sam. Damn, ain't nobody call your name. Damn, ain't nobody say, Sam, what do you think? Nobody listen to the damn host, okay?
so Mike, in your opinion, you being the quarterback guru that you are, how would you go about pulling a win out for this game?
I don't know about being a quarterback guru, but I do know what the fuck I be talking about. What the question again?
Oh, I have mercy.
How would you go about getting a win this Sunday?
This nigga. Just like this nigga. Just this nigga. Okay? Just nigga. Excuse me, y'all. But nigga.
You sound like Professor Clump.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just in a goofy mode today, all right?
Miss Purdy.
Coach. I think continue to do what they've been doing. I think the natural thing to do as far as a young quarterback is to give them multiple things. And those multiple things that are easy, things like the snap count, getting the ball out of his hand quick, the screens, moving them around. It's like those are the natural things that you want to do for a young quarterback for them to get comfortable. So as long as Dez is comfortable in the pocket, comfortable throwing the ball, um, you look at this past game, it didn't do a lot of play action where he had to turn his head and turn his back to the defense. So as long as they keep him comfortable and keep his eyes on the defense, and like I said, I want to see them a lot more rollouts. I want them to get more creative with the pre and post snap motions. Those are the things that we have not seen a lot of early in games. So, like I said this earlier when people was like, "Man, why we got Cordero Hodge in at quarterback?" Well, I want to see those type of things because, for one, it's a setup for things. It's a setup because people don't know. It's like, all right, so why is Cordero? It may not even work, but it keeps defenses honest because like it may something may come out of it and they're not expecting. So a lot of plays don't have to necessarily be successful, but it gives them something else to think about.
Coach, go next. How would you pull out a win against the Commanders?
Pressure. Get to the point. Pressure. Like I said, I like sacks. If we pressure how he's gonna fold.
Under pressure.
He's gonna fold because he's not a pocket passer, but they got him sitting in the pocket a lot longer than he should be. If we can get him off his mark, he's gonna throw the ball away, or he's gonna throw the ball to somebody.
Yes, and I'm seeing a recurring theme here, and Sam and I got something special for everybody this evening. That's going to allude to that topic. Sam, let's get your opinion. How would you go ahead and win this game against the Commanders?
I would do exactly what the defense has been doing since week one. nothing different than what we've already been doing. I looked at all 4 games to start the season by the Washington Commanders, and I counted 29 sacks.
Oh, that old boy
We
had?
can either
Don't give it away totally, Sam. We gonna leave it for the. I know where you're going.
But
No, he just had the first time.
we are to beat
Sam up here
Washington.
riding with Batman and shit. I don't know what the hell.
Boy, wonder.
Mike, all due respect, we should run the ball, eat clock. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be hard to keep Howard off the field. So we run the ball. The defense going to do what it do.
Sam's, Wi-Fi.
Nah, Sam up here playing with booties. That's what he doing.
Oh, whoa.
His old lady, get y'all. I'm talking about his old lady. I'm not talking about that type of booty, you freak.
Well, you said it. I don't know what he's
I mean, you said it.
Jesus Christ.
Just throw it out there, man.
Who named booty?
You figure out what I'm talking about.
Red Murphy talking about pressure, bust his pipe, manscape.
Right.
Then they got my name.
Man. You all right, Sam? You okay now?
He is okay.
All right, Mike. You gonna mess around and be knocking on your door talking about come on out, Mike.
No, I got a hiding space in this house, so he gonna have to find me.
You just say you got a panic room, Mike.
Shoot, I got a whole junk on the back of my house. So catch me if you can, my brother.
What's going on, Tim?
That infrared scope with the infrared body scan, we'll find you.
Oh my god.
Nigga, I'm Harry Potter, nigga. Look, I'm Harry Potter. You gonna have to find me with my invisibility cloak.
Right? I'm watching that too.
Look, neither one of y'all need to be hollering and screaming in the back of Mike's house talking about leave me alone, Mike.
I ain't never watched Harry Potter. The only thing I know he had a little stick thing and he was magical. That's all I know about it.
That one your thing, coach.
Yeah. No one thing. Never mind. I just know what I just said.
All right, man. Well, look, let's go ahead and get into this next topic here. And this is all right. Now,
Hey Tim, how you doing? Hey Tim, hey girl.
we said, which players do you think will make an impact in Sunday's game against the Commanders? Sam, you go first, man. Which players you think gonna make a dent or a difference?
Desmond Riddle, hands down.
Two times.
Ask me a serious question.
Sam, I'm going
I
to agree
told
with
that nigga out there playing with Batman.
We give a 2-piece. 289 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 run pass, 2 touchdowns. 1 run pass.
Oh, hot take.
I see the run game.
Go ahead, coach.
I said I see the run game being a big impact. I see Bijan getting his longest run of the year. 40 plus yards. I see it.
Man.
So, mark it.
Another hot take.
This defense they got can't stop the run. They can't stop cold water from running out the faucet.
Not cold water.
Yeah.
Cold water, damn.
They can't stop from running out the faucet. They can't even turn it off. That's a problem. They can't turn it off.
Damn, not turn it. Oh,
Oh, right.
They terrible, man.
All right. Big Ant, who you got?
You know what? I'm gonna say Matthew Bergeron.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Pancake
I'm
City.
gonna take it a different direction because as we all know, without this offensive line, we can't do nothing.
True.
That's true. That's very true.
Definitely true.
Mike, who you got?
I am. Um, oh hell, Sam, you got me up here getting punished. All right, Miss Teacher Lady up here saying you need to stay away from Batman. All
Oh,
right, so I'm getting messages from the CEO of the company right now. So
Batman.
Sam, it's your fault.
Oh,
Um,
this must be some kind of inside joke. Oh, the hell y'all talking
Man,
about?
I'm trying to tell y'all be mad at me because I get on y'all ass. I stay in the fucking office because of y'all shit.
Mm.
Um, so what the hell was the question?
Nigga, the reason your ass in office has nothing to do with us. Teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet.
So what the hell was the question again? I'm so damn distracted today. I'm sorry, y'all. What you say
Which
again?
players do you think will make an
Is it
impact on
the which
Sunday's
players
game
do you
against the
think will make an
Commanders?
Like,
impact?
yeah, okay.
Against the
It wasn't up there before. That's why I was Hey, Leo, don't, bruh. Look,
Man,
Mike,
I
you gotta
know
go
you
more
ain't freaking
direction, man.
talking. I know he ain't talking. Ain't that right, Ed? He the biggest troublemaker of them all.
Mike, nope, I ain't saying nothing.
Fuck you, Ed. Like, fuck you. You gonna leave me hanging, you bastard.
Damn.
That ain't worth a
I
damn.
know how to
I'm
save
sorry. Let
myself.
me get to the damn
What the
point.
fuck?
I'm just getting missed. Everybody just getting me in freaking trouble today. All right, so um, I'm going to say
You know what? I'm gonna switch that.
this is kind of difficult because what I'm saying a lot lately is the Falcons are doing some interesting things with their linebackers. And
Mm.
you have Nate Layman and you have Caden Ellis, but both those guys aren't as athletic as the guy that they have doing special things in the background, developing as a player. And a lot of people are saying to themselves, well, why aren't we seeing D'Angelo Malone? Why aren't we seeing I always want to what the hell is his name? Charles Phillips or Clark Phillips? Clark Phillips.
Clark Phillips.
Clark
Um,
Phillips, yeah.
so when you have those guys aren't playing, you should be more excited than anything because it's all about development.
Yep.
It's like we lose focus on what needs to happen during the course of the season versus um
The behind the
what
scenes stuff.
we yeah. So I think I'm saying all that to say this is that when you look at this particular team, I don't really see a guy being the player like making an impact because everybody's making an impact on this. Like Caden Ellis makes a lot of plays in the course of a game with his physicality. Nate Lamb is just a damn. He's an old school linebacker. He just like to hit and hit hard.
Man,
And he likes contact. I don't know if you guys have been paying that, but he
Crazy.
loves to hit people. He
sure
loves to
do.
run into offensive linemen, run into fullbacks. He loved that type of stuff. And when I saw him at training camp and I asked him, a question or two, it was like it wasn't because I told him I asked him, I was like, how many sacks you gonna have? He and Caden Ellis. I asked Caden Ellis, he said 20.
Damn.
He gonna get 20 sacks this year.
Mm.
And then Nate Lamon, he just had this crazy look on his face. It looked like he's about to go rob a bank or something. So Nate Lamon ain't all like he ain't all there. So I'm gonna say the linebackers, man. I think Nate Lamon is going Like he gonna make some plays in the run game. He gonna be very physical. He's gonna knock people around, and I think he's gonna be a pleasant surprise.
Can I say something? Mike says something that's
Go
very
ahead, bro.
interesting. That something that I know that Cadence Ellis does do is a skill that they call feeling. He
Mm-hmm.
feels to
Yeah.
make other people look good because he hits those guys
Mm.
that first block,
Yeah.
and those guys got to follow him. Other people
Yeah.
make the tackles. He's a
Yeah.
great feeler, man. He feels well. I mean, he ain't scared to throw that body nowhere. Nate Lamont does also, but that Caleb Ellis, he throws that body like it ain't there. He's like boom,
Mm-hmm.
and he stops those
Yeah.
linemen from those pulling linemen. He slows those guys down, so those guys can't. That's why we make so many tackles on the outside. Give our linebackers those guys time
Yeah. They know how to
to get,
scrape.
yeah, then give them time to exactly give them time to scrape.
Yeah.
So, Caden Ellis doing his
Well,
job, man.
and that's a key point that coach just made, because you got to think about it. Now the teammates are playing for each other,
Mm-hmm.
which means that one man does his job, and that has
That's
a
feeds.
cascading effect. They're not playing for individual
The
glory no more.
domino effect.
Right. And that's what you want to see, because like we said before, especially like last season, each man has to know the other man's job to know what's going on, what's to happen.
Bingo.
So if Caden Ellis is a great filler, that means he knows the guys around him's job. And he's making sure that I do my job so that I make their job easier.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what you want. Yeah, Sam and Dirk Cutter going over a 12-round bout right now.
Hey, old school 15-round bouts.
I'm trying to tell you.
Put your dukes up.
But yeah, in my opinion, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Ritter myself. Because he's, in my opinion, he's gotten the most flat. But I like his development, because he not only is showing that he can lead, he can lead the team, but he also he learned some very valuable lessons when it comes to um um like losing is going to be a winner, one of the best winners in games and stuff like that. They win, they learn the best from losing. So if you can lose a game or two games and bounce back and improve, to me that's what stands out. And this young man is only hitting the tip of the iceberg. And like we telling everybody, hey, be patient. Be patient. You're gonna see some great things. But in my opinion, it's gonna be him. But this ain't Friday Night Madness, but I do have a topic that I wanted to irritate the entire community with this. And Mike, you and Sam gonna have fun with this one. It's a topic I like to call fan theory. For those that have weak constitutions, you might want to leave the room.
Uh,
It
get your
states,
pizza.
oh yeah. Has Matt Ryan been behind the scenes helping with Ritter's QB development? And is Matt Schaub's fingerprint on last Sunday's game? Now, I want Coach to take lead on this one, and then we're gonna go around. So Coach, what what you think about that?
Thank you. Matt Ryan's there for a different reason. He's doing the game this weekend. All right. Say that first. When was Matt Sharp hired? Was it the week after?
Well, it's been in place for quite some time. They just added him to the stat officially.
As
Like,
of
yeah.
like within the last week or two?
No, he's been on it. He was at training camp.
So he was at training camp. Okay.
Yeah. they hired him back then as like an analytical guy, which is basically a
Gotcha.
way for them to buy time, so they won't pay him X amount of dollars.
Gotcha. So in other words, David Gone time is limited as a quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
he
Yeah.
on the clock.
All right.
On the
So
clock. So,
does he,
You don't hire a guy like that with that much knowledge to be an analytical
right,
guy.
right, right, right.
He's there for a reason.
That's what happened with Kirby when he bring people in analytics and
hmm
everything.
Yeah.
However, Ritter did look more poised last week.
hmm
He
sure
looked
did.
very poised last week, and people talk about look like Matt Ryan. Matt Schwab and Matt Ryan are almost the same type of people. Think about
Same
how
Yeah,
Matt,
person.
they are.
Matt Schwab
They
looked when
are.
he was in Houston. Same people, same.
Same
Mhm.
person.
Matt
Yep.
Ryan just has better
Same
numbers and
makeup.
better. Anyway, yeah, I guess you can say he got some fingerprints on it. Yeah, I can say that. I'm not going to say he didn't, but had quar- Ritter had good quarterback experience when he was in college.
hmm
Mhm.
The coach he had there is the guy who coached Cincinnati,
Okay. Okay.
right? So it ain't that. It's probably more like a confidence builder that he got from Shaw. Like, tell him don't try to take everything at once. Just let things come to
hmm
you. And that's what he did
Mm,
last week. He let things come to him. He didn't try to take it all at once, like
okay.
the prior 2 weeks. So yeah, man. I give him his fingerprint. Shit, Hank. What the hell? You know, why not?
Hey.
If it's gonna help that man, I give him my fingerprint. If I won't help his ass, hell yeah. so,
So what do you think, Ant?
Hell yeah, I think he got a fingerprint on that. I mean, he looked like it's like he looked like a completely different person
360.
from from
Yeah.
what we seen in Jackson in London to last week. Like it was like I was like, oh my god, like wow, like because he was staring down receivers and in London, and then
That was just a
last week
test.
it was like I mean completely different, and then also he had more time this past
That he
week,
did.
so I think it was a combination of things.
What about you?
Well, yeah, I believe that to be the case. That man Ryan is. I like let's be real. Matt Ryan, Matt Schaub, those guys are doing exactly that. Like if you have a guy that's still fairly active with an organization, like just because he's there to shoot commercials and things doesn't mean he's not
Right, right.
offering any type of advice on what should happen. So if you think Matt Ryan is just there or Matt Schaub is there just to write down numbers and say yes sir and get called for you a fucking fool. Uh, I just keep that real. Like if Michael Jackson
Hmm.
came into AFN, you think I'm gonna just say, I'm like, I'm glad you're here. Sit right here and sit down and shut up. That's essentially what we're accusing the Falcons of telling Matt Ryan and Matt Schaub to do. Sit your Hall of Fame looking ass right here in that chair right over there.
Sit down, Tito.
Right. That's what you're accusing them of. That's what you're accusing them of saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Like you got those guys there for a reason. And Matt Ryan already stated if Ritter needs help with anything. You think Ritter is not listening to that? You don't think he's listening to Matt Ryan? Like he didn't. He's got a Matt Ryan and he got a Matt Schaub. You don't think he's going to them guys and say, "Hey man, what do you guys see that I need to tweak?" He's that type of player. He wants to get better. And one thing I always say about this, I don't know if you guys remember Michael Jordan Hall of when he was having that speech with about Kobe Bryant at his funeral. Mike stated that this dude would give him a call at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 3 o'clock in the morning just to
Mm-hmm.
ask questions. This is the same mentality that Desmond Ritter has. If he has this guy's number, he's going to ask
That's a great
questions.
option. That's a great option to
So,
have.
and hey, like it's right there. Like, why not use it? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I'm not saying that Matt Ryan is coming over here and taking over the coaching staff. I'm not saying that, but he offering some sort of advice. I can promise you that he and Matt Schaub are doing that.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I got a breakdown and I want people to pay attention. We all know last season when quarterback one decided to leave out, Matt Ryan didn't want to have nothing to do with this organization. He didn't talk about it. He didn't mention it or nothing. Even after he, what I'm saying, left, the Colts, he didn't say nothing. And you notice when we went to training camp, the training camps that we got beforehand, Matt, that's when Matt told Ritter, "Hey, look, here's my number. If you need it, use it."
Yep.
But the reason why I say that is because if you notice, to me, it's not a coincidence that he's calling this game. It's not a coincidence that Matt's been in the city, but it's no coincidence that he's been showing up at the training camps. He's been doing this. He's been doing that. You've been seeing sightings of him. It's no coincidence that Matt Schaub is in the back. They're in the background for a reason. And Terrence Mathis has a saying. He said, with teams like this and their development, you want guys on the team and in the coaching room that have championship pedigree because they can teach you an aspect of football that you coming in the game as a rookie you don't have yet. You don't have that experience. You don't know the little nuances that they do. Somebody can come in and tell you, hey, do it this way, or just adjust your arm this way, or turn your leg this way, or do this kind of with the timing, and it can completely change your game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why I brought this up because these Falcons are in a win now mode. Regardless of what people think, regardless of what people like to say, oh, we need to take it one game at a time. We need to be careful. That's fine. But based on what the moves they're making, they're not sitting up here trying to say, okay, we're waiting to win next season. No, they're not. Because if you look at the pieces that we got, they're putting pieces in place where we have weaknesses and they're addressing them slowly but surely. Like I said, we just did Van Jefferson, and I brought this question up to Sam that goes with this topic. I was like, y'all think about it. Y'all think about it. What if you got a team like this and you have, let's just say Van Jefferson, he comes in and he balls out. What if you give Desmond Ritter a now I'm going to coin this phrase, so some of y'all gonna be mad at me. A Julio-esque type receiver, one that can stretch the field, one that can go for the deep ball, one that can run the routes. Because remember, and Mike said this long time ago, and you can check the shows. When Julio came in the game, who did he have to who did he
Roddy.
shadow? Roddy White,
Roddy.
right?
Right. Yeah.
And then Julio came into his own. You got Drake London out there. Drake London can shadow Van Jefferson. Why? Because Van Jefferson's been in the game. And to prove my point about having championship pedigree, you have two Super Bowl players that played against each other in the Super Bowl on the team on both
Same
sides of the
team.
ball. Right.
Facts.
You got Jesse Bates on defense, and you got Van Jefferson on offense. All you got to do is go back and look at the game. So you got championship pedigree on both sides of the ball in areas where we had issues. We had issues in the wide receiver area, and we had issues in the DB area. So that's what you want. And now you got Matt Ryan and Matt Schaub behind the scenes pulling the strings. Matt Schaub sitting in there telling Arthur, hey, look, if you do this, this, and this, this will work. I can see this working for Ritter in this. I can see this working that. And then Matt Ryan, you trust me, Matt Ryan and Desmond Ritter had the same mentality. Hey, when it's off season, let me grab the guys. Let's go play. Let's go practice. Let's get better together. Now you got a quarterback that's been there, done that. So he basically speaks the same language. This part right
Warren,
here is the development part that y'all don't see.
Warren, what I asked you, you remember when I came to you and I said, we wanted you to be the host of Dirty Bird Thursday, right?
Right.
So what did I ask you to do? Do you remember what I asked you to do?
You told me, first of all, be myself. You said, second of all, make sure that I got thick skin because there's going to be times where there are going to be people that's going to get at me. And then the third thing you said, hey, I wouldn't put you in this position if I didn't think you could do it. I see something in you. Me and Maggie see something in you.
Yeah.
And I told
And
you to watch. Go ahead.
no, finish up, Mike.
I told you to watch somebody. Who is that somebody I told you to watch?
K Styles, how to host. K Styles, he told me to watch K Styles on how to host, how to
Mm-hmm.
transition, how to go to each person, how to do how to go from topic to topic, and how to keep time on the show.
Mm-hmm. So those are the things that you need examples. You need guys that have experience. So this is exactly what Drake London needs. This is what Kyle Pitts needs. I'm not saying that um Michael Pruitt is a a bad tight end. He's a very good tight end, but he hasn't been to the mountaintop, so to speak. He
Right.
hasn't been through those wars
Mm-hmm.
where, all right, he won a job
Mm-hmm.
or he fumbled in certain situations and he had to sit on the sideline with the boo-boo face. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been the Julio Jones that, broke his foot in certain situations and he had to, go rehab, come back from it a stronger, better man. He hasn't been to the playoffs and only scored 2 points like a Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? So these are the examples that players need. Failure is the
Mm-hmm.
best teacher. Yes, failure is the great Yoda. He this is what he speaks on. Failure is
Mm-hmm.
the greatest teacher. We can sit up here and say, yeah, you've been there, but like I tell people all the time, motherfucker, I got fired like four. Look, I lost so many. I lost count on how many times I got fired. Like motherfuckers did not. I got fired by friends. Okay, I got fired by friends. People's like, nah, I'm too much. Uh, my style just wasn't meshing. I'm a little bit too animated for certain audiences. Um, so I had to learn how to kind of mesh my style a little bit. All right, have shows
Mm-hmm.
where I'm a little less animated, and then for a certain audience, I'm a little, I bring the energy. But these are the things that you have to like deal with when you're on shows because a guy like Juice, for instance, K Styles is very, I wouldn't say monotone, but he has his own little flow. K Style has his own flow. Me, I have my flow, but it's in a different and it's a more animated. And then when you have a guy like K Style and then you got Jew, man, Jew is a pastor, so he knows. Look, that dude can speak for 20 minutes straight, and you just sitting there just soaking it all up. So everybody had a different styles, and this is what you need as a young player like a Drake London and a Desmond Ritter. Kyle
Mm-hmm.
Pitts, you need these guys with different skill sets to be able to put them in certain positions because I get sometimes, and coach knows this. Sometimes there's shit that he can't say to players,
Mm-hmm.
so he gonna go to his most experienced guy to tell him, "Look, I need him to work on this. Holler and see if you can get through with him, because he ain't listening to me." Coach know this.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause we don't have a
And,
wide
and and if you
receiver as a
notice,
weapon.
and you're right, coach. But if y'all pay attention, what did they do the last game? They started off with Jonnu Smith because Jonnu is a veteran tight end. And then as Jonnu did what he did, Kyle Pitts came behind him. They're gonna do Van Jefferson and Drake London the same way. Now you see Drake starting to come into his own, and if you guys go check, I did the actual sound bite from Arthur Smith on one of my shorts as he went over there to commend Drake because that's organic. When you allow people to be great in an offense, you allow them to be who they are. They organically show you what their talents are. So that's what they're trying to do. They're setting it up to where each player in each area has somebody that they can shadow and say, okay, this is how you're supposed to do it. But before we go any further, I'm gonna see Sam. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what? So what's your take on this topic right here, Sam?
Um, with Matt Ryan and Matt Schaub's um indulgence in what's going on the facility and with this team,
Yeah.
um, I would wager to say that Matt has a finger or two on Desmond Ritter. Um, Matt Schaub's is helping with that influence. Um, if it wasn't for the age difference and the hair color, you might have would have thought that was Matt Ryan out there that week,
Mhm. Good
especially on
look,
that
man.
last drive. That was Matty Ice esque,
Yes.
or as Senator Jokatine said, Black Ice.
Why? I just called it. That's a good one.
The main thing is all of this is coinciding with the identity of this team. We are probably going to go as far as our defense takes us,
Mm.
but for what our growing rookie quote unquote vet is going to evolve into, whatever our defense can't do, he's going to mop up the rest.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
And I want people to be. I want to be clear on this. You're going to now begin to see the balanced Falcons. Period. Not just a run heavy offense and a defense that just want to bust you in the mouth. You're gonna have right now. You're getting to see the development of a balanced team on all phases because what they're doing is from that Texans game, you saw they did a little bit of run, they did a little bit of pass, and they mixed in some stuff that was never seen before. And if you listen to the soundbite that Arthur made, Arthur said, "Yeah, that's how we do it. That's what we like. That's mix it up." He walked over there to Ritter. He was like, "That's what we want to see." He walked over there to Drake. Hey, I'm proud of you. Say, look. Basically, you throwing the ball like that. Hey, what about Bijan? He was like, "We see that at practice every day."
Mhm.
He's just kind of numb to it, but he still said to see it in actual space. He was like, "That's ridiculous." So you're beginning to see each player's little niche, what they like to do, their little calling card. So that lends itself to the development of the team. And this is why we tell y'all, hey, be patient. Even Grady Jarrett in his press conference, he told him, he said, look, they've been asking him, they've been asking Dave Ragone. I mean Ryan Nissa, they've been asking, hey, what y'all think about these sacks? Grady said, it's coming. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? They're focusing on getting pressure on quarterbacks to disrupt the offense. He said, but it's coming. He said, we know y'all want to see sacks. We want to get sacks. He said, trust the process. It's coming. And that seems to be a recurring theme throughout this team. It's like trust the process. So you're getting to see something every Sunday. It'll get better. But like we said, do not be surprised if that Texans game is Arthur Smith allowing the team to show itself of who it really is. Because just like I said, they studied them other 4 games, and then they study in this 5th one like, where this come from? Now their mindset is, okay, we got to figure out how to stop them, but who do we think is going to show up?
What they're gonna do? They're gonna play pass, and we're gonna run the fucking ball down their throat. That's what's gonna happen.
And it's going to be done in their face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have some wrinkles. That's the one thing, if you listen to Arthur Smith's soundbite, he has embraced the wrinkles. He like, oh, okay, so that works. Okay, I'm gonna, we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if this. And I'm telling you, Van Jefferson just added another dimension to this offense. He's gonna be that other problem. So do not think that we ain't gonna throw the deep ball.
I went back and watched the film of the 3rd and 4th game
Mm-hmm.
and did some comparison. There were some plays that did not work in those games that worked last week, guys.
Talk about it, Coach.
So, like I said, this y'all can check me. I said those 3rd and 4th games was like practice, guys. They was testing,
Yeah.
and there was 2 plays that they ran in those games that third game that they ran last week that was successful. Pass plays. And what I see Arthur Smith done last week, his pass concepts were a lot different than normal because I saw 3 guys on the same side going almost in the same direction, but the levels was different. The spacing was totally different. So, hey, man, watch out, man. Y'all better watch out.
Yep.
Watch out.
I think the term is scheme utilization skills.
Yeah, he
go.
finna get y'all.
Hey. And that, like, okay. Now, what I'm gonna put up on the board, because I know Sam and I talked about this and everything, and this is, we was doing some studying on the Commanders and everything like this. But we had a lot of, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, how do we get at the Commanders? How do we win the game and everything? And for the most part, we feel on this panel here that getting at the quarterback is paramount. Am I correct?
Correct.
Pressure.
Okay. I want to show y'all some stats, and y'all can go look this up on NBC.com. This is courtesy of OG Big Sam. He brought this to my attention today. But this right here, I want y'all to take a look at this right quick.
Damn.
Hold up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Another car 76 times. God damn.
Right. You see that? Now I want y'all to sit there and look at that for just a second. Y'all see that, right?
That mean that old line is doo-doo.
Trash.
Coach, there you go. Okay. Now, let's see here. I think it's this one. I think I got another one because these were 3 excerpts that I took from the articles and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
Right.
Somebody was sacked 11 times in one game. Who the hell was that?
Now you see that? You see at the bottom, the coach said Rivera thinks it will be good for Howe to learn from playing through tough games like that. All right.
Now, if he ain't gonna be healthy,
and we got one more. What? I got one more. Now,
obliterate. Yeah. And coach just did that.
Okay. Now, with that being said, right there, you see what we getting at? You see what we getting at? Now, with that right there, with their coach knowing that about their quarterback, and like Coach said, that bodes well for the O line. What do you think? What do you think Ryan Nielsen and Jerry Gray are gonna
Let's break that record. Let's get 10. No, it's
do?
not.
That bodes well to Jerry
That's a
Gray,
lot.
making sure our DB room has coverage to make Howell stay where he's at and hold the ball longer.
Yeah.
And that bodes to Ryan Nielsen being able to get at him, send pressure, possibly get a sack. Because if your coverage is good, your quarterback has nowhere to go, has nowhere to throw. So then you can focus on sending the house at it. Now, mind you, put that in perspective versus our quarterback Ritter and what y'all were complaining about two games ago. You see the difference? So that bodes well to development. How many years Sam Howell been in the league?
They came together. They came in the same year. Came in the same year.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead, Sam.
Can I get it? And these are not necessarily the actual numbers that these came, but this boy has been sacked 9 times, 6 times, 6 times, 5 times.
Ooh. Per game.
Those numbers happen in each game.
No, the youth football numbers.
Right, coach.
The mere fact that this boy is still walking, let alone playing, is quite astonishing, to say the least. Shit.
Okay, can I mention something about Ron Rivera? He had Cam.
Go ahead.
Cam used to get sacked and he had hit a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't care. He does not care for quarterbacks, guys. I hate to say this, but he don't care for his quarterbacks. He don't. I don't want to say it that way, but they ain't gonna make the quarterback. They're gonna make the quarterback scared as fucking want to sue you later on in his life. You got to burn. So,
Now, Coach, with that being said, what has Arthur Smith and them done with the offense to make it so that Ritter is not getting numbers like that?
They got him moving a little bit. Ritter, he's not coming. Plus Ritter, when he's getting the ball, he's not backing straight up anymore either. He's moving to a side. They're blocking. He's moving to that pocket too a little bit. So, however they do it, man, I don't care. Win. I'm in that mode right now. We just win. We just need to win.
Right.
Keep my man upright. Let him do his job, man. Keep him upright.
Right. And that's one of the things that K Styles mentioned too. Mike, chime in on this. What you got after looking at those numbers?
Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Oh motherfucker! Oh ooh ah ooh ah oh ooh ee oh 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 ah oh.
You already know.
You know how on Homer be falling down steps and shit. That's what I get from that.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get from that shit. Like, let's be real, man. That is not what you want to see or hear as a quarterback or as a coach. I promise you, Sam Howell is looking at Ron Rivera like, motherfucker, are you gonna do something to help me? Like, shit, I'm tired of getting. He ain't verbally saying it, but you can see it in his fucking eyes. Like, can we handle this? Can we handle this damn ball out? Let's hand this fucking ball. I'm tired of getting hit. Look, I'm tired of having big grown ass men laying on top of me. Okay, Manscaped. But I'm tired of. But I'm tired.
Not laying on top of him.
Look, man, look. I'm the smallest when it comes down to me and my brother. Me and my baby brother probably about the smallest. We come from a big family. My granddad was 6'4", 350 pounds. Basically, he was fucking Johnson. That's my grandfather. All right. My mom's father, he's 6'6", 260 something pounds itself. All right. So I come from that pedigree. And when I tell you, everybody that's been around me has been big. All right. These guys are big, they're huge. And I learned how to to be honest, I learned how to fight by getting my ass kicked. Okay. I just keep that where it is. That's how you learn. So I'm saying all that to say this. Sometimes you need that, but as a quarterback, mentally, it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a problem. Look, you don't want to keep getting hit by them big dude. That shit, look, you better stick and move like Muhammad Ali. Like that shit don't feel good getting constantly hit by a Mike Tyson. Like shit, I'd be ready to fight a damn Muhammad Ali if I gotta fight Mike Tyson every damn. No, that shit do not feel good. So Ron Rivera need to do something about that guy, and I love the fact that the Falcons are doing everything they can to protect Desmond Ritter, and protection is first in the development of because a quarterback is everything with a quarterback is cerebral. 90% of a game for the quarterback is up top. Everything else is second nature. All right, he knows how to do that. But like I said, man, it's just people don't respect the art of protection. They really don't.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Coach.
See, Ron Rivera is gonna lose his job to Dion. Hear me out. Ron Rivera's contract's up after next season. Dion's gonna leave Colorado when Shador leave. I'm letting you know that's gonna happen. I'm letting you know that's gonna happen.
I saw the video. I saw the video he made.
Washington, you're gonna need a quarterback and a head coach. I can see it. So mark it today. What's today's date? Friday 13th.
13th.
Dion Washington. Dion played for Washington too, y'all.
Sure did. Later on in his career.
I'm just saying. That's what I see.
And y'all gotta think about this too. Back to what Mike said. And I hate to use this person, but y'all see what's happening with Bryce Young?
They finna fry his ass already.
Y'all see what's happening with Bryce Young? Bryce Young, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look at this man's posture, Bryce Young was mentally broken after game 2. Everybody say, yeah, he'll have a game or two here and there, but for the main scheme of things, he's mentally broken. And he's really mentally broken now that he know his coach don't give two craps about him.
I got a question. How many Alabama quarterbacks have really succeeded? You can count Jalen, but Jalen went to
zero.
I'm just saying. Well, Tua, I got Tua succeeding, but Tua just got speed.
He was really successful though. Like he just got them fucking wide receivers.
That's what I'm saying.
All he do is take the ball down, and they do all the work.
Man, B.L.M. ain't gonna be no head coach in Washington. I'm gonna let y'all know that he can't score.
He too. Players don't like playing with him. But he's a jackass.
Can I say something also? One more time, Michael.
Good.
The enemy is like a day we're gone.
Woo! Coach, don't.
No, no,
Put
no, no,
some
no.
stank
No,
on
I know what you mean by
Coach,
that. I
No, no,
know
no,
Coach,
no.
exactly
Coach,
why
hit,
you mean
Coach
by
hit him
that.
with the rib shot.
He's an OC. No, that's what I'm saying. He's an OC by title only. That's what he was in
Yeah.
Kansas City too, guys.
Yep.
stank on that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's David Begone, but he's an OC by title.
Mm.
Now he has the full ring of doing OC, and he ain't OC and shit.
Mm-mm.
So lame.
I'm just
He ain't
saying.
leading.
but
He's not leading the meetings. He's not leading the meetings. He's not putting those game plans together. He's doing whatever the fuck Arthur tell him to do. That's what he was doing in Kansas City. Whatever, uh,
Andy Reid, yeah.
whatever he was telling him to do, that's what he was doing. He was, going to the film and look at little things, little subtleties in the game, little hitches that they can do in the game in the course of the game to get the players, the defense off kilter, off spot. Like those are the things that he's taught, that he's told to do. That's why he wasn't being taken seriously. He hasn't been taken seriously as a head coach. He wasn't doing it. Coaches know, man. Like I said, coaches know.
well, what y'all got to understand too is when they come to players, the one thing they're gonna study film on is they're gonna study film on who's getting pressure on whom, especially how we stopped, you know, the Texans quarterback. When you got a quarterback that gets hit a lot like that, his head is on the swivel now in the game. The first pressure, the first touch, the first inkling of him getting hit, his head is like this for the rest of the game.
Or his eyes
There you
closed.
go.
His
Right.
eyes, yeah.
His
There you
eyes
go.
closed because they think he's finna get hit.
Yep.
And he
Right.
lose focus of what he was looking at. Then he threw an interception.
So this is, and now I'm about to get into why we always say why pressures are so important and why Ryan Nielsen say pressures are so important. When you mentally get a quarterback where he's worried about getting hit and hasn't gotten hit yet, guess what he does now? He is tempted to hurry the ball.
Exactly.
He's gonna force throw. He's gonna hurt him. All they got to do is get in coverage, because now that's gonna force you to hold the ball. And if you see a glimpse of something, you're gonna throw. And you forget, who do we have back there? You got AJ on one side, if he's playing, and then you got Jesse Bates roaming. He's watching, waiting. And if you got a quarterback that's frantic, all Jesse gonna do is sit there and wait and then jump the route. And it's going the other way.
Patient.
Or or Grady gonna get to him. Or if you got like Evan Caddy, they're gonna get to him. So it's not even a factor if we hit him, it's the fact that he's worried about getting hit. You get sacked that many times, nah. You going in the game looking, okay, where is such and such? That's the worst thing in the world, to have your quarterback come into, like Dre Murray said, like a bobblehead. Yeah, right. He coming in there.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, where they at?
See why? This is why I use the term seeing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Because so you all discombobulated. You don't know where to turn.
Right.
Like you don't know when to step up or when to get out the pocket, or you don't know anything because you all fucked up.
Can I mention something? I'm sorry. I just have to look at this board's sack chart. You know, David Carr had 267 sacks in his career.
276.
67 sacks. And he only played 1, 2, 3. That's 5 years. 5 good years.
Jeez.
As he was as a starter, I'm assuming. God
Wow.
damn.
Wow.
So I just had to look that up. My God damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm sorry, guys.
Look, like, because we need to highlight this, because, like I said, make no mistake, we're not taking
Whew.
the Commanders for granted because, like I said, they do have a front, and we're gonna have to be able. Our O line's gonna be able to hold up. Plus, we're gonna have to play ball to our advantage, to where we're gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to spread that defense out. We're gonna have to basically take away their greatest asset. But as you see, this is what we're talking about. This is why we keep telling you guys: development of the O line, making sure that the offense gels together. That's gonna be important. And making sure that we make changes to where we're moving the pocket, we're making stuff easier for Ritter. That's gonna bode well for us because you don't want your quarterback in 4 or 5 games having breaking a record and getting sacked.
Mm.
Because I'm telling you right now, you're not getting to the postseason with that. You're not.
200.
Because it's gonna be one of them times you're gonna get hit by somebody and it's gonna be a clean hit and you're gonna be wanting to go somewhere and sit down. Trust me.
Business decision.
But
Right.
talking about that D line they have, is Chicago O line that good?
Now that's a good question, Coach.
I mean, I already said no. I just think they are athletic bunch, but they're not very smart.
So
Chase Young is a fucking moron. I'm just sorry.
I mean,
All that Negro
but I think
likes to do is
their
just get
problem is
after the
everybody
quarterback.
try to their whole front. They got mostly guys that just want to pass rush anyway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have really run stoppers on that
Yeah,
front. What's
that's why I said they're idiots. They just use
yeah.
like it's like having a guy that is very fast trying to play football.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like trying to get a track star to play football. Yeah, he has athleticism, but is he really smart?
Right. Right.
You just put a bunch of athletes up front and say, "All right, go be defensive linemen."
Right.
Looks good, but it's
Well, we a
not
little
very
bit over the
successful.
hour mark. We're a little bit over the hour mark right now. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into the 4th and inches. Do you have the ball? You guys go ahead and throw in some questions and everything.
Do
Get
you
some
have the
grievances
ball?
off your chest before we wind this thing down. Um,
Oh, you
yeah,
say
I heard
I'll
you.
do. Hold on. Y'all think about this. Read that. How did that look? Just look at how it looked.
Yeah.
Look how it looks. There. Think about it.
I look, hey, look, Ant. There you go, Ant. Thank you, Ant. Ant help me out with that time.
I was like, how did that look? You got 4 inches to do your balls with
Oh
it.
man, that is a man. You know
That's what
what?
it looks
That's the
like.
man cave moment of the week right there.
Hey, look,
What?
hey, Coach, I say that's 10.99.
Yeah, man. I'm
And
telling
Our
you.
99.
man,
I
it's
ain't
good.
trying. My eyes see things.
Hey, Coach, that's one of them questions that you leave a lot alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm home alone. Okay.
But I like what Ted said. Ted Sports the Game. He said he don't believe that Washington will get a sack on Ritter. They're going to hurry him. Look, if you watch some of the films though, they're gonna hurry Ritter. But who was it? Was it a Pat McAfee show? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Pat McAfee show. If I'm not mistaken, I was looking at it today. They were saying that quarterbacks, certain quarterbacks like that. Like I said, when a quarterback understands what the assignment is, what the team is doing, like, okay, we understood the assignment last game. We understood, okay, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we move you around. We're gonna play to your strengths. Once the team gets that understanding, quarterbacks is like, yeah, I like the pressure because a lot of quarterbacks play good that way. They don't fold up. Only time they fold up is when everything is out of sync because now guys are missing blocks, receivers aren't getting open, guys aren't running the right routes. So now I'm having to make up stuff to keep me from getting killed and then for me to be able to make a play. But as long as they stick to what they're good at and they make sure that each player on that team is playing to their strengths, them hurries is not gonna bother Ritter. They're not. The thing that's gonna scare the Commanders is, oh shoot, we can't let this man get in rhythm. They see that now. So like I said, in every game, every team in the NFL right now, whoever plays us, their main thing is can we break Desmond Ritter? That's one of their main focuses. But as you see, Terry and them do dirty stuff. Oh, you gonna try to break our quarterback? Okay, we just gonna put a man out there that's gonna give him free reign.
Now, something else we
So
can look at also, they don't use a fullback either. So they're gonna be in shotgun
mm-hmm.
or pistol.
Pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
And with that shotgun and that pistol, correct me if I'm wrong, coach, you don't know what they're gonna do. Just because they're in their formation, because they had Colt McCoy, he was looking at the film and everything, and he said one of the things you see a lot of, he said you saw a lot of 22 personnel, the big package personnel. So
Fact.
one he know how to get different plays off of one look.
hmm.
And that's what
Oh,
teams are not going to be ready for.
y'all know they got Abdullah
And now
Anderson on this team
you
too.
getting people like Drake. Who? Who? The
Washington.
Commanders?
They got the Butcher on their team too.
What'd you say, Coach?
Abdullah Butcher. I mean Abdullah Anderson. I said the Butcher.
The
Well,
butcher.
I mean,
Coach up there watching our show earlier today. Good God, talking about Abdul the Butcher.
Hey, yeah.
but
He'll be okay.
that lends to it. You like, yeah, they pretty much know how he plays too. So
Right.
it's a toss up. But at the end of the day, what's going to get us the win above anything else is execution. We're going to have whatever play is put out there, whatever Arthur Smith schemes up, they're going to have to execute. We can say
That's
all
true.
the stuff on the show we want, but if they don't execute, it's not gonna matter. So it's about an hour and 12 right now. We're gonna get ready to give you guys back your evening. Like I said, we've been hitting y'all with good stuff all week. Coach, what you got going on tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, the bird feeder. So that's what I'll be doing. What I'm gonna talk about is gonna be all pro stuff tomorrow. I did college today, so pro stuff tomorrow. More Falcon talk to get my predictions and all that stuff tomorrow.
So make sure you guys tune in for Coach on the Bird Feeder. And also make sure you guys tune in on Sunday. We're going to have the Regulators pregame show, and then we'll have all of our post-game shows after that. Like I said, and Coach, you still doing the live show during the game, right? Okay, so make sure you
Yes.
guys
Yeah,
tune in to Coach Unchained too. He'll be doing the live reactions and
we'll
everything,
be
so you get
there.
to see him cuss at the TV as well.
I don't curse.
But
I just say damn.
Damn.
That's it.
Mike, you guys gonna have the heavy hitters post game show on Sunday?
Hell yeah. To the yeah. Hell to the
But
yeah.
I stay on 30 minutes. I try to see what time those guys going. I stay on a little bit longer after the game to those guys hop on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we kind of
So like we
coordinate that.
said,
So
man, we the network. We bringing y'all everything. But listen, man, look, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out the Therapist ATL 78 on YouTube and the Therapist ATL on Twitter, or X if you want to call it that. But hey, look, we just trying to bring y'all the facts, the stats, and the truth. Want you guys to enjoy your evening. I'm about to go get me some sleep. I'm tired.
I
So
got some
with
chicken
that
to
being
eat.
said, He got some wangs.
Got some wangs to eat.
All right, man. Look, We's out. And this is the show that asks, what's the end game? We gave y'all the end game. Deuces.
Peace in the middle.
Somebody Gucci bleeding.
Whoa. Okay.